Hi everyone, this video is presented by Yu Xuan, Eugenie, Lim Tong Xir, Tong Xir, and Zhenyi. In this video, we will explain about social learning approach by Albert Bandura. So who's Albert Bandura? Albert Bandura is ranked as the fourth most influential psychologist of the 20th century after B.F. Skinner, Sigmund Freud, and Jean Piaget. The APA also awarded him for his outstanding lifetime contribution to psychology. Besides, Albert Bandura is also best known for social learning theory, bubble doll experiment, observational learning, and self-efficacy theory. After a brief introduction of Albert Bandura, we will then move on to social learning theory. So, do you have any idea of what is social learning theory? During the first half of the 20th century, behaviorists proposed that all learning was a result of direct experience with environments through the process of association and reinforcement. However, Bandura's theory believed that direct reinforcement could not account for all types of learning. It is then claimed that new behaviors can be learned by observing and imitating others, and this is according to a theory of learning process and social behavior. Furthermore, vicarious reinforcement is a method of learning that involves the observation of rewards and punishments.
Some core concepts of social learning approach. Firstly, one can learn through observation. In this bubble doll experiment, the children in Bandura's studies observed an adult acting violently towards a bubble doll. The children were later allowed to play in the room with the bubble doll. They began to imitate the aggressive actions they had previously observed. There are several types of models. Firstly is the life model, who is an actual individual demonstrating or acting out a behavior, such as this diagram below. Next is the symbolic model, real or fictional model, who displays behavior in books and films, etc. Next is the verbal instructional model, who is involved in descriptions and explanations of a particular behavior. Some underlying cognitive and behavioral processes. Attention was the observer focusing. Was the model unique enough for the behavior to be focused on? And retention, was the behavior easily remembered or was it too complex? Reproduction, was the observer able to replicate the behavior? Motivation, was the observer wanting to replicate that behavior? Secondly, mental states are important during learning process. Environmental reinforcement was not the only factor influencing learning and behavior. Mental state and motivation plays an important role in determining whether a behavior is learned or not. Intrinsic reinforcement, such as a form of internal reward, such as pride, satisfaction, and a sense of accomplishment. Learning does not necessarily lead to behavior change.
Okay, let's watch a role play of social learning syllabus. But before the video, let me introduce the background of role play. In order to allow children to engage in outdoor activities, be more exposed to nature, and enhance their physical fitness, the kindergarten teacher prepares simple gymnastics for the children to learn. Children who learn gymnastics completely can be rewarded with yogurt. Let's watch the video.
Today we are going to learn some simple gymnastics. I will demonstrate it first, and then you will challenge it. Those who successfully complete gymnastics will be rewarded. Yogurt. Okay, let's get started. Now you can start to challenge this gymnastics.
Okay, thank you for watching. Finish the video. Now let us recap. For the first question is, why observer 1 failed to learn? Let me introduce the fail inattentional process. Observer 1 feels sleeping, doesn't pay attention while observing the teacher's behavior, so quality of learning is negatively affected. This is the reason. And why does the same problem occur in observer 2? Because observer 2 is not able to remember and store the observed behavior in memory, so he is unlikely to recall and imitate the behavior of his teacher. The next one is about the reason for observer 3. Observer 3 hasn't mastered the skills and doesn't have the physical abilities, thus not able to keep up with the rhythm in time to make corresponding actions. The last person to fail was observer 4. Because observer 4 is not interested in the reward, so he gives up halfway and doesn't want to participate fully in the activity. The only successful person is observer 5. So why only observer 5 successful learning? Successful went through all 4 stages. Because observer 5 pay attention to the teacher's behavior and successfully stores and records the observed behavior and able to follow the rhythm well to perform the actions and highly motivated as she likes to drink yogurt. And now test your learning on social learning approach.